the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start this playoff game with a pass. He'll throw it now. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They're able to get him down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Hits the running back in the flat. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Oh, and he throws it back. He's running out of time here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. quarterback keeps it here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They're going to the air on the first play. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Bearcats trying to cash in here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. They go with a direct snap. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw over the middle. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Looks like the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Hey, Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Cincinnati! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Texas, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Football comes out. Falls on himself to avoid disaster.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Keeps it on the design run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
When this play is well executed, a wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and sometimes everything gets set and then they drop the ball.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Defense not pressing this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 20. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Bearcats. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. 1st down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Van Dyke. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Van Dyke. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Takes the grab. It's Van Dyke.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down in a big game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's O'Neal. Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll give it to the running back. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. 4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Signs the quick throw. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Designed quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14. Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They bring him down right at the 20. The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a quick grab. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive on an 18. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. To bootleg here. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, that's two straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down, but no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The running back here on a direct snap. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And there's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Creative running there. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.